Hi guys, I'm Sierra from Dear Sierra. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I just told you who I was, so what's up? I'm just here to say, very short and sweet, I slept on Jackie Aina. I slept on her, and it's not that I didn't know who she was, because I've known who she was. I mean, she's been on YouTube for what, more than 10 years for a fact, I know that. So she definitely was on YouTube like in my early high school years, and I was never really deep into makeup, so I was just like, okay, like that's cool, that's great that there's a Black creator on YouTube that's being representative, but it's not content that I thought that I would consume. But I just watched 3 of her videos within this past 72 hours or so, and I'm just like, why did I wait so long to watch her videos? Because even if you're not a makeup person, there's just so much you get out of it. She speaks facts. And I'm not someone that agrees with every single thing that someone that I says, so I can see that so far I have agreed with basically almost everything, but even if I didn't, that's not what this is about. It's about the fact that I slept on her, and I'm so mad at myself. So the videos that I watched the how to fix your algorithm video, just because obviously I do have to use social media for Dear Sierra and my content and my platform, so it makes sense that I would need to know some of those things. I liked her personality and the little quick witted remarks that she had in there, so I was like, let me check out another video. So I checked out her confidence video, the confidence 101 or something, where she's wearing the yellow top. I liked that video a lot, and then I started watching last night the things that Black culture influence, or things that we got from Black culture, or whatever the actual title is. I started watching that last night, and then I got distracted and was doing something else, and I just finished watching it today, and I was like, she's the truth. Everything that she has, she deserves. And like I said, I don't know every single thing about her because I've been watching her for less than a week. But I'm just so happy that someone that looks like me, that has seemingly similar experiences to me as far as growing up as a Black girl, growing up as a dark-skinned Black girl, and things like that. I'm glad that someone like that is winning and representing and giving back. You know what I mean? She is amazing. And I don't know what else I'm going to say in this video. This is not going to be a long video, I don't think. Because, what else can I say besides that she's awesome and I slept on her? But I'm just very, inspired and, energized by the fact that this is out there. And that it has been out there. I know other people love her. I see her name all the time. I know that she is winning. So I would always, mentally support her. If I saw, a post about her or something like that, I'd always come back on and be like, okay, yeah, she cool. But I never watched a video, never, ever watched a video until just this past week. And it's just so crazy to me because I'm I need to support my girls more. Which, if you're watching this, you probably already saw my podcast video where I just talked about podcasts that I loved, which were podcasts by women of color. I don't think she has a podcast, as far as I know. I haven't had time to research on her, but if she did, I would listen to it. I would tune in. But I just love that she's not one of those people that just kind of sits there and just kind of talks about themselves the whole time and is this is what I'm doing this week, guys, or let me give my opinion on celebrity gossip while I do my makeup, or let me just sit here and answer the same 20 Q&A questions that I always get, that I'm obviously filtering through and obviously choosing which ones I want to address or not. She's not doing that kind of thing. She's actually using her time and her platform. Yeah, you want to see me beat my face? Sure, come watch me beat my face. While you watch me, I'm going to talk to you about such and such, and I'm going to drop some knowledge. I just love that. Thinking about the direction of my channel, as far as obviously sharing my writing journey, as far as being a self-published author, as far as being a freelance writer, as far as trying to make a career out of writing and leave my quote-unquote corporate job, and also kind of trying to share my mental health information, as far as me working in the mental health field, being in grad school for mental health, and also just personally having interest in mental health and having my own mental health journey. Why does my face look swollen? It's the hair, I think. Anyway, so like, yeah, I have like that duality to me. But at the end of the day, I am a Black woman. At the end of the day, I am someone that is a creative. So I feel like I can relate to her in all of those aspects as well. So it's like, I feel like you don't always have to be so like, well, I'm not a DJ, so I'm not going to subscribe to this DJ on whatever platform, which I know people don't do that, but it's hard to kind of, when you're in the flow or you're going at full speed in life, you kind of forget that like, there are things that you can relate to with people that doesn't seem like so surface level, but because we're consuming so much content, because we think we know everyone so well, because they put all of their life on the internet, which no one puts everything on the internet. At least they shouldn't, no one does. Okay. But, it's hard to remember that, hey, what this person is showing is not all that they are, just like I'm not showing all that I am. So maybe there are other pieces that we connect together. And I think everyone is aware of that because people have multiple interests. People are multifaceted. I like many things. I'm not just a fan of one genre or one hobby or one fashion trend. Like I'm multifaceted. So it only makes sense that other people that I consume, and other people that I look up to, or people that I look to for information or entertainment, that they also are multifaceted. But I just appreciate those like refreshing reminders that like those kind of things exist and those conversations can be had. Like I said in my podcast video, I'm very big on conversation. I'm very big on listening to conversation and partaking in conversation, which a lot of people that know me in person are probably like, oh, well, like you're kind of quiet, but I'm not really quiet. I'm just kind of observant, I would say. But I love conversation. I think it's the best way to learn about people, to learn about relationships, is to watch them in their natural state, and that is through conversation and dialogue. So I'm saying all this basically to say that there is something to be learned from everybody. There's something to be gained. And if you are someone that has a platform, big or small, you should definitely be using it to kind of cross over other genres, other cultures, other demographics. I obviously have my very small community on YouTube and Instagram, but I don't always just post about writing. I don't always post about mental health. Sometimes I post about the most random things, as far as just what I'm listening to, what I'm watching that week, what I think about politics, what I think about food trends, fashion, whatever. Like, I don't think it's wrong to let people in and let people see that you are also a human. And I love that she does that in such a way where she is being so truly human and also connecting to the human in other people, because she knows that people that are watching her live through the things that she lives through or not, and witness the things that she has witnessed or not, or has opinions on culture or not, you know. So she knows that like people are multifaceted, so she makes her content multifaceted as well. And I just acknowledge and appreciate that so much. It's such a no-brainer concept, and like that's always everyone's goal, is to connect and be relatable on multiple facets. But it sometimes gets lost, or many times actually gets lost in the sauce of making business deals and branding and stuff like that. You're always holding branding that you need to niche, especially in freelance writing. You're told all the time to just niche down as much as possible, but it's like you can't niche a person into a box. You know what I mean? So I think that's what I'm really trying to say in all of this. I know I've repeated myself multiple times, but I think I actually need to kind of like talk this out loud to get to my final thought process. But I'm just so encouraged by her, and I love her content, and I can't believe it took me over 10 years to actually watch a video by her, even though I always knew who she was. So I feel silly for that, but it has helped me feel inspired as a creator, as a writer, as a YouTube person, as just a human being in general. It makes me feel inspired to connect and to share. So I just appreciate that so much. And don't niche yourself into a box. You can have your area of expertise, but you have to always remember that there are more things in that area that make you a human being, as are with each and every other person as well. Just remember that. And that's what I'm going to kind of take from my little discovery this week and try to implement into my life, as far as my personal life and my business life as well. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I don't know why I felt so compelled to turn on the camera and ramble for you guys. But I hope that made some kind of sense to you. I really, really hope it did. That's all I have to say. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep rambling on in circles. So I will see you in my next video, which will hopefully be a little bit more focused and a little less all over the place. Thank you for watching.